Good afternoon. I want to talk about forgiveness today. Forgiveness is as much for you as it is for the other person. Sometimes when we wrong others, we rush to ask for forgiveness sometimes before the other person is ready to receive our apology. Sometimes people wrong you and they're not sorry. Sometimes they don't understand why what they did was wrong. So you need to figure out if you want to actually forgive a person or if you want to seek forgiveness. That's the first part. But in thinking about forgiveness and like holding grudges and stuff like that, I just want you to be mindful. There are people in relationships specifically is what I thought of who will forgive their partner for lying, for cheating, for fucking up significantly. You know, many times. Sometimes they never leave, and I get why that is, right? I'm not talking about a stepford wife. I'm not talking about Stockholm syndrome. I'm talking about people who genuinely forgive and let it go and then want to move on and try to build a healthy relationship with said liar, cheater, fraudster, trickster, whatever. Those people who know you did in fact do the harmful thing. They did accept your apology. You may have gone back to that behavior. You may have never stopped, and they continue to forgive you because they love you. I'm talking to that person. At first, I was going to say, you need to be mindful because you'll forgive your partner 1,000 times, but your friend or your family member, you won't. You'll cut them off. You'll hold a grudge, and it's not holding a grudge. It's holding people accountable. I said this a couple weeks ago. You need to act like your life is a VIP section. Stop giving exclusivity when it comes to consequences. Sometimes the consequence of fucking me over is you have no access to my life anymore. Apology accepted, access denied, that whole statement. No, you shouldn't continue to give people a zillion chances and they make no changes. No, you shouldn't give your partner all the chances in the world to harm you and wrong you when if it was anybody else, you would be able to establish and maintain a boundary about what you expect in your relationships. There are so many reasons that we are unhealthy. There are so many reasons that we don't recognize the patterns of our behavior or that of the people around us. But it's so many things that influence our thoughts and feelings every day that help wake us up so that we are aware, so that we are starting, look, I'm pointing at my heart again, so that we start to really process the things that make us feel anything. That we can be honest about. It made me feel sad. It made me feel bad. It made me feel good. It made me feel great. You need to find your people. And for you to do that, you have to be the healthiest, happiest version of yourself. And that's hard to do in our climate today. The world is fucking trash, burning, destroying itself every day. But fire can be purifying. Fire can be cleansing. Sometimes we need to break the motherfucker down and rebuild a new foundation. You are like a home. If your foundation is good and solid, you can weather any storm. Sometimes you have to get rid of people and deal with whatever feelings come up, but they still need to stay away from you and you need to stay away from them. I want everybody to make good choices and I want you to heal. I want you to have healthy relationships, but the first one needs to be with yourself. If you believe in God, you need to have a healthy relationship with God. If you don't, believe in yourself. Believe in your gifts, believe in your abilities, believe in your talents, believe in your story. You are not just struggle. You are not just sacrifice. You are not just stress. You are a beautiful being that was able to make it through all the bullshit that was supposed to take you out, make you crazy, make you miserable, and have you always feel like you are less than you deserve to be mistreated. Forgive yourself for the choices that you made when you didn't know better, for the choices that you made when you had limited options, for the choices that you made when you were engaged in reactive behavior because shit, life beat your ass. And learn how to fight back properly, effectively. Sometimes there is no fight. Sometimes there is no conversation. It's just be blessed over there and I'm done. Don't be overly giving and overly forgiving to any one person or thing in your life. Assess everything and make sure that your needs are being met, that you feel safe, that you feel comfortable as best you can. Make good choices. I hope you heal, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.